you to do today is I need your desk clear. We're going to start today off with some sprints. Clear that desk. Clear that desk. That doesn't need to be said. Upside down. Okay, so real quick before we begin today, I kind of want you to remember this. So from I guess 5th grade, we should remember this. So if I have a decimal, 0.342, and I multiply it times 10, how many zeros do I have here? 1. That means my decimal is going to move how many times? 1. So my answer is 3.42, right? So if I take 2.36 and I divide it by 100, how many zeros do I have? 2. So how many times does my decimal move? 2 places. Which direction? Left. Good job. So I knew you guys knew this. I just wanted to refresh real quick. So just like we've done in the past, when I tell you to go, you are going to turn your paper over. And you are going to begin until I tell you to stop. When I say stop, what do you do? Let's refresh. When I say stop, what do you do? Circles. No? Drawing. Pencils down. Okay. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Go. And stop. Pencils down. Your pencil broke? All right. So, this is what I want. This is what I need from you right now, should I say. Okay. So, remember, draw a line where you stopped. Good, I see you doing that. All right. So, I'm going to start at the top. Okay, so here we go. So, we should have 623.
Yes.
6,230.
Yes.
60 is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 62,300.
Yes.
736.
Yes.
7,360.
Yes.
73,600.
Yes.
6.
Yes.
0.6.
Yes.
0.06.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
30.
Yes.
300.
Yes.
0.2.
Yes.
20.
It's 2.
I'm sorry, 2. Thank
Yes.
you. So sorry. 1, 2, 3. 20.
Yes.
1. 0.08.
Yes.
0.8.
Yes.
8.
Yes.
3.2.
Yes.
6.7.
Yes.
91. We're done? Okay. All right, so write how many you have correct at the top. You can't just skip. Please write how many you have correct at the top. Go get a new one off my desk. All right, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hey, ready? Does everybody have paper? Are we ready? Begin. Stop. Hey, so we know the rules. Number 1, 461.
Yes.
4,610.
Yes.
46,100.
Yes.
892.
Yes.
8,920.
Yes.
89,200.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
0.3.
Yes.
0.03.
Yes.
9.
Yes.
90.
Yes.
900.
Yes.
0.4.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
40.
Yes.
0.07.
Yes.
0.7.
Yes.
7.
Yes.
4.5.
Yes.
7.8.
Yes.
28.
Yes.
19.
Yes.
What number am I on?
23.
Very good. 5,200.
Yes.
8,700.
Yes.
10.
Yes.
80. We're done? Please write how many you have correct at the top. Right, so this is what I want you to do on the second page. I want everyone, raise your hand if you have at least 5 correct on the second page. Raise your hand if you have at least 10 correct on the second page. At least 15 correct on the second page. At least 20 correct on the second page. Right. Raymond, how many do you have correct on the second page? 22, 21, 22, 25, 21, 24, 24. Okay. So here's for getting 25 correct on the second page. Good job. All right, so now I want you to subtract your 2 numbers. Right, so I want to know how many has at least 2 correct. 2, you improved by at least 2. Good. Improved by at least 4. By 6. By 8. Oh, by 10. How many did you improve by? 16. 10. 16. 13. 12. So both of you improved by 16, correct? Here you go. Good job. Right. Now, this script was kind of difficult. It was not that it was difficult, but it was a little more time-consuming because it required you to think, correct? Right. We're going to do one more. I'll wait for you. Again, I'll wait for you. We're going to do one more set of sprints today. And we have sprints tomorrow tomorrow that are actually 7th grade sprints. So we're moving. All right. So now, before I give you this one, let's refresh. Let's think about. This. So, what does the term midpoint mean? The what? The middle. So, if I were saying if I were thinking of a number line, and on this side I have 2, and on this side I have 4. What number comes in the middle of 2 and 4? 3. 3. Okay. So what if I have the number 4 and the number 12? You want to know an easy way to do this really fast? What's 12 minus 4? What's half of 8?
4.
What's 4 plus 4?
8.
Okay. So again, if I have, if I have 7 and 13, what's 13 minus 7? 6. What's half of 6? 3. What's 7 plus 3?
10.
Okay. So what about this one? What if I have 0 and 12? What's 12 minus 0?
12.
12. What's half of 12?
6.
What's 0 plus 6?
6.
6. Okay. Just a half. It's halfway between the two numbers.
Oh.
All right. So you subtract the two numbers you're given. You subtract the two numbers you're given. You want to know? You ask. Subtract the two numbers you're given. Then you're going to divide them and subtract the two numbers, find the number, divide that in half, and add it to the first number. Yes. Yeah, but look on my desk. You guys broke my case while I wasn't here, and so it's not there anymore because I moved it.
So we find the half.
What?
We found the half.
And you're finding the midpoint, the halfway mark. Yes. All right. Ready? And go. Wait, stop. Turn it over. Turn it over. Turn it over. I'm waiting. There's a big pencil sharpener in the back. Go. Draw a line. Okay, here we go. Number 1, 5.
Yes.
0.5.
Yes.
0.005. 5.
Yes.
1.5. 2.5.
Yes.
3.5.
Yes.
7.5.
Yes.
1.5.
Yes.
Let's stop for just a minute. Focus where you are. What number am I on?
10.
Number 10. 0.15.
Yes.
0.25.
Yes.
0.35.
Yes.
0.75.
Yes.
0.15.
Yes.
0.015.
Yes.
0.025.
Yes.
0.035.
Yes.
0.075.
Yes.
6.5.
Yeah.
16.5. We're done?
Yeah. I got the rest of them wrong.
Okay. All right, please write how many you have correct at the top. I'm waiting on you to pass them back. Hey! Everybody have a paper? You have an extra one? Bring it to me. Ryan. Good. On your marks. Get set. Go! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Number 1, 15. 1.5.
Yes.
0.15.
Yes.
0.015.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
0.5.
Yes.
1.5.
Yes.
2.5.
Yes.
6.5.
Yes.
1.5.
Yes.
0.15.
Yes.
0.25.
Yes.
0.35.
Yes.
0.65.
Yes.
0.15.
Yes.
0.015.
Yes.
0.025.
Yes.
0.035.
Yes.
0.065.
Yes.
7.5.
Yes.
17.5.
Yes.
47.5.
Yes.
0.75.
Yes.
4.75.
Yes.
2.35.
Yes.
0.025.
Yes.
0.125.
Yes.
0.475.
Yes.
85.
Yes.
95.
Yes.
8.5.
Yes.
9.5.
Yes.
0.85.
Yes.
0.95.
Yes.
0.085.
Yes.
0.095. That's where you stop? Okay. Right, how many you have correct at the top? Now, let's see how many, I want you to subtract the two numbers, and let's see how we did, how we compared to our first time. Did we do better ourselves? Raise your hand if you got at least one more correct the second time than you did the first. Raise your hand if you got at least one more correct the first time than you did the second. Second time than you did the first. Okay, good. Keep your hand up if you got at least 5 more correct the second time. At least 7 more correct the second time. At least 10 more correct the second time. at least 15 more correct the second time. At least 16 more. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 21 or 22? 21. 21? All right, so I want to do one more today. That's a little bit easier. But I'll wait until you're finished your conversation. Sure, I don't do well when we have conversations the whole time, right? All right. Now, I'm not going to review what this one is. I'm just going to tell you. It's rounding to the nearest 1. So we should be perfectly fine for that. Okay. So I need everyone to get a paper. I'm waiting for everyone to have a paper. And on your marks. Get set. Go. You're rounding to the nearest 1. All right, here we go. Nice and loud for me. Number 1, 3.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
13.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
8.
Yes.
9.
Yes.
10.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
30.
Yes.
90.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
13.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
12.
Yes.
12.
Yes.
Stop. 27 is 11. Sorry, my fault. 28 is 13.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
16.
Yes.
15.
Yes.
6.
Yes.
8.
Yes.
50.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
12.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
13.
Yes.
60.
Yes.
5. Is that where you stop? Okay, good. All right, please write how many are correct at the top. Stop. If we have all this noise, then we're not going to sit here and we're not going to finish our round. Everyone has a paper? Ready? Go! 1, 4.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
15.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
15.
Yes.
8.
Yes.
9.
Yes.
10.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
30.
Yes.
80.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
18.
Yes.
18.
Yes.
What number am I on?
You're 26.
Good. 13.
Yes.
12.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
15.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
16.
Yes.
7.
Yes.
9.
Yes.
40.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
18.
Yes.
13.
Yes.
6.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
50.
Yes.
6.
Yes.
19.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
And 60.
Yes.
All right, please write how many you have correct on the second page. Okay. Now I want to reinforce this. I am not here, and we are not here to compare ourselves to each other. We are here to compare the progress we're making. If you got even one more correct the second time than you did the first time, you were showing progress. And that's the whole point, right? Okay. Lexi, you have a question? Okay. All right, so raise your hand if you have at least 5 correct. You got at least 5 more improved. What about 8 more? 10 more? 15? 20? 21? 22? 23? 24? 25? 26? 27? 28? 30? 35? 33? 33? You had 30. So I had 2 at 33? Last 2 pieces. You're good. All right. There you go. Okay. Put this away. Okay, I do not need your conversations. What I do need from you right now is I need you to get out your notebook. Could you give one pair of scissors to each person? Excuse me? The blank side, we're going to use the blank side. Excuse me. I'm asking for scissors and paper to be passed out. So please do not argue, and I'm going to tell you what we need to do with the paper in just a moment. But I'm waiting for everyone to get scissors and paper. We really only need 1 pair per group. That's fine. We'll pick them up and give them all.
This is my original.
Can I have a chocolate?
When you have your scissors and paper, please raise your hand. Scissors and paper, raise your hand, please, once you have what I've asked for.
Wait, is it 1 pair for group?
It's one per group, yes. I'm sorry, it was my fault. One per group. 1 pair of scissors and 1 piece of paper per group. Here we go, and when everything is done, please raise your hand. Good job, Gracie. I need you seated. Thank you. All right. Okay, so the person in the group that has the piece of paper without the scissors. The person has the paper and does not have the scissors. So one of you should have scissors, one of you should have paper. Put them down. I want you to take the paper and I want you to fold it in half. Hot dog style. I want you to make a nice crease in it. I'm sorry, hamburger, yes. Thank you. So I'm going to fold it back and forth on that. I'm going to fold it back and forth on the crease. And I'm going to crease it many times. What?
We got a different paper.
Okay, oh, yours should have been blank on the back. Anyone else has something on both sides? Doesn't matter what the paper is. Just needs to be blank on one side. Okay, fold it in half hamburger multiple times each way. No. I'm folding it back and forth. I I'm folding it back and forth, creasing it each time I go. Now, I want the person with the scissors to cut it in half on the crease, please. You almost don't need the scissors. If you do it enough. Here, Wesley, I'll give you mine. My other side. No, it's fine. All right, and so each person is going to have a half. So this is what I want you to do. In your half, I'll wait till everyone has a half. I'll wait until everyone has a half. And we're going to be looking at the blank side, by the way. So we're going to take the blank side of our paper and we're going to hold it portrait. This is landscape, portrait. Landscape, portrait. You should know that from Word. We're going to take this and we're going to fold it into thirds. We're going to fold this paper into thirds. So very carefully, I'm just going to fold one fold about a third way, and I'm going to fold the other part about another third way. And so I'm going to have a small little hot dog now. So I'm folding thirds. I'm making thirds. I want thirds. I want it as even as possible. I want all three places. Yours are not even. So I want all three as even as possible. So when you fold it, you're going to have thirds. You're going to divide your paper into thirds. You're dividing your paper into thirds, as close as you can into thirds. And then open it back up and you should see 3 columns. If you see more than 3, you did not do something correct. Okay, Lexi, are those 3 even? No, it's not. Can you fix it so that they are as even as possible? What did you do? I want thirds. 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 I'm waiting for thirds. We're not using the scissors again. I want thirds. You just have 2. I need thirds.
What the heck?
Turn around, help. Turn around, help. I want thirds. Hers is correct. Don't blame her. Hers is correct. Ooh. Excuse me. We don't use that word here. No, that's half. Thirds. That means you're making 2 folds. Thank you. Raise your hand if you do not have 3. I see 4, not 3. You should have 3. So we go third way about right there, and a third way about right here. Now, third. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Get your straight edge out. Get your straight edge. And you didn't need another sheet of paper. This was 1, 2, 3. This is fine. 1, 2, 3. Straight edge on your desk. Straight edge. Thank you. Alright, so what I want now is I want you with your straight edge. So your paper is divided into thirds. So with your straight edge, I want you to trace over those lines. Draw you lines. Open it up. Find something to make a straight edge. Come on. Now, using your ruler that you have your straight edge on, using your ruler from your straight edge, I want you to measure down. I want you to take your ruler and measure and put a little marking for 1 inch on both sides of your paper. So you're going to take your ruler. Here's my ruler. Here's my paper. I'm going to start at the top. And I'm going to measure down 1 inch and put a little mark. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm going to measure both sides and put a mark. Raise your hand when you have both of those things measured with their inch. An inch down from the top of your paper. Watch over here. I'm going to show you again. I'll show you on the actual paper. So with our rulers, we should have marked our straight lines. We should have this line on this side, this line on this side. We should have had our lines, correct?
Yes.
And so we're going to take our ruler, and I want to measure 1 inch down on both sides. So I measured from 0 to 1 and put a little mark. And I'm going to move over to this side and I'm going to do the same thing. Line up 0 at the top, find 1, put a little mark. So I have 2 marks on my paper, 1 on each side. After I have that done, I'm then going to take my ruler, line up the 2 marks, and draw a line. So this is what my paper should look like. If yours doesn't and you need assistance, please ask your neighbor or ask me. One inch. So 0 down to 1. Put a marking right there. We're going to do the same thing on this side. 0 down to 1. An extra point. Thank you. Can Alexia borrow your ruler? Thank you. Good. Connect the points this way. Good. Thank you, Angel. Good. Good job, Imani. That's not an inch. This is not an inch. From 0 to 1. 1 inch. From 0 to 1. 1 inch. Connect those points, erase that line. Nope. Look behind you forward. Ask Megan if you can borrow their ruler.
Well, right after you pay, thank you for letting me use it.
Okay, excuse me. And what we want to do is we want to draw 10 more lines. Well, we want to draw 9 more lines. Because we want to, let's see, how long is this? Can we divide it? Let's see. Let me see. How long is it? It is, it's only 9.5 inches. We really want 10. So I want you to just draw 9 lines. Let's see. 1, 2. I don't know how wide they are. I'm just making something up because I want 10 spaces. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 sets of 10. I just used my ruler to create 10 rows. I just used a ruler to create 10 rows. They're not a specific measure. Here, that little thing gets in the way. So if you fold it and use it like that, it makes it a little bit easier. I made 10 rows. There are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 rows. Gonna come trade. I want your scissors, and I'm gonna let each group take a roll of tape. Scissors for tape. Scissors, tape. Scissors, tape. Scissors, tape. Scissors, do yours, tape. Scissors, tape. Scissors. Okay. Scissors. Okay. Scissors.
Oh, this is good.
I think my square is small.
Why is it small? You're gonna have to write a whole sentence.
I'm all right.
Excuse me, I don't need your conversation. I need us to focus on the task at hand. I see some of us are still drawing columns and you're not concerned with your rows. If you notice, I labeled fraction decimal percent at the very top of my paper. I made a heading for each column. If you count that, yes, you have 11 rows. But after that heading, you have 10 rows. So I need us to get our rows down. We should have 10 of them. Fill in what I wrote, where I wrote it. Fill in what I wrote, where I wrote it. It's okay. It's okay. Just keep going. Just fill in what I wrote. It's okay if you have extra. We just need to make sure we had enough. Do not enter. Filming in progress. No.
I know.
Okay, so what I want to do, and this is all review for you guys because we have been doing this since day one in our bell work. We have been converting fractions to decimals to percents. So real quick, I want to do one of each of these with you. I want to start with a fraction, and we're going to find the decimal and a percent. Then we're going to start with the decimal, find the fraction and the percent. Then I'm going to start with the percent, find the decimal and the fraction. So I want to do this one time with you guys. I want to do this one, 2, 3, one time. So if I start with 4/5, I want to turn 4/5 into a decimal. I should know already that decimal equivalence. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4/5 is 0.8. If I want to change 0.8 into a percent, I know that I can dupe it, right? I can go 1, 2, so this is 80%. So I know if I start with the decimal of 0.18, 18 hundredths. 18 hundredths. What is a percent always out of? 100. So if it's 18 hundredths, what percent is that? 18%. Good. Now I want to turn 18 hundredths into a fraction, so that's 18 over 100. So 18 hundredths can both be reduced by the number 2. So half of 18 is 9, half of 100 is 50, 9/50. So our next one of 13%, I want to go backwards. So I'm going to not dupe it, but I'm going to poot it. So we go backwards 2, so 0.13, and that's 13 hundredths. I would like you individually, not with a partner, I would like you individually, being this is all review, as soon as we come back from lunch, we're going to finish this.